In lecture number 31, first we will discuss what are De Morgan's laws, then we will solve the related sums, and then we will prove the identity x minus y is equal to x intersection y complement. Now, first we are going to discuss what are the De Morgan's laws. For any two sets A and B, first part of the De Morgan's law is, that is, the De Morgan's laws have two parts, out of which the first one is A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Then the second part is A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Next we are going to solve the sums related to them. If U is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 10 and A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and B is equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, then we are going to find out the De Morgan's laws, out of which the first one is A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement, and the second one is A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. We are going to do it for the first part, and the left hand side of the first part is A union B whole complement. But to find out the A union B whole complement, we must find A union B first. So A union B is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 union 2, 3, 5, 7. We are going to write these two sets in the form of a single set, and it would be equal to 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Now we have A union B and we can easily find out its complement. What are we going to do is to find the difference of the universal set, which is given to us as and including the elements 1, 2, 3 up to 10. So we are going to find out the difference of the universal set and A union B. So A union B whole complement is equal to U minus A union B. Keep this thing in your mind that first you are going to write what is complement of two sets. Here we have A union B complement, so it is equal to U minus A union B. That is, whenever we have to find out the complement of a set, we find the difference of the universal set and of that particular set. Here the universal set is 1, 2, 3 up to 10 and A union B is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9. The difference of these two sets is equal to 4, 6, 8 and 10. On the right hand side we have A complement intersection B complement. Now we are going to find out the intersection of two complements, but for this we must have these complements first. So first we are going to find out A complement. For this we will have to find the difference of the universal set and of A. Universal set is 1, 2, 3 up to 10 and A is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. It would be equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Similarly, B complement will be equal to U minus B, that is, we are going to find out the difference of U and B. So it is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 10 minus 2, 3, 5, 7. Similarly, the B complement is 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. Now we are going to find out the intersection of the two complements which we just found out. The complement of A is 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 and that of B is 1, 4, 6, 8, 9 and 10. Their intersection is equal to 4, 6, 8 and 10. Since on the left hand side we were having 2, 6, 8 and 10, and on the right hand side when we found A complement intersection B complement, we found the same answer. We got the same answer, which shows that left hand side is equal to right hand side. So the first part of the De Morgan's laws, that is first De Morgan's law, is proved. Now from exercise 5.3. Question number 1 is if u is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10 and a is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and b is equal to 1, 4, 7 and 10, then verify the following questions. And it is written in part 4, a intersection b whole complement is equal to a complement union b complement, which is obviously the second part of the De Morgan's law. First we are going to find out a intersection b whole complement, since it is on the left hand side, but we would be able to find the complement if we have a intersection b. So first we are going to find out a intersection b. A is the set which is including 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 and B is including 1, 4, 7 and 10. The intersection of these two sets will be 1 and 7, since 1 and 7 are the common elements in A and B. Now since we have A intersection B, now we can find out its complement. What we have to do is to find the difference of the universal set and that of this A intersection B. So A intersection B whole complement is equal to u minus A intersection B, which is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 10 minus 1 and 7. That is, we are going to find the difference of u and A intersection B. Since 1 is in u and also in A intersection B, so it won't be written in A intersection B whole complement. Since in the difference of the two sets, we write those sets, or we write those elements which are in the first set and not in the second one. So the numbers or the elements which are in u but not in A intersection B are 2, 3 up to 6, then 8, 9 and 10. Similarly, on the right hand side we have A complement union B complement. So first we are going to find out A complement and B complement, only then we would be able to find out their union. So A complement is equal to u minus A. U minus A is 1, 2, 3 up to 10 minus 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, which is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Similarly, B complement is equal to U minus B, that is 1, 2, 3 up to 10 minus 1, 4, 7 and 10, and the B complement is 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 and 9. Now we are going to find out the union of these two sets. So the union of these two sets is 2, 3 up to 6, 8, 9 and 10. Which was also the answer of A intersection B whole complement, which shows that left hand side is equal to right hand side. So the second part of the De Morgan's law is also verified. Now we are going to find, or we are going to prove the identity, that is x minus y is equal to x intersection y complement. For this, first we will solve the left hand side, that is x minus y. The sets given to us are u is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 20, x is equal to 1, 3, 7, 9, 15, 18 and 20, and y is equal to 1, 3, 5 up to 17. On the left hand side we have x minus y, so we are going to find the difference of x and y. The difference of x and y is equal to 18 and 20. Now on the right hand side we have x intersection y complement. We will be able to find the intersection of x and y complement only if we have y complement. So first we will find y complement, which is equal to u minus y, that is 1, 2, 3 up to 20 minus 1, 3, 5 up to 17, which is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8 up to 20. Now the intersection of x and y complement will be 1, 3, 7, 9, 15, 18, 20 intersection 2, 4, 6, 8 up to 20, which is equal to 18 and 20. So the left hand side is equal to right hand side. Similarly, its part 2 is y minus x is equal to y intersection x complement. The thing which is noticeable over here is in this identity, if on the left hand side we have the negative sign with the particular set, on the right hand side it becomes the intersection, and on the set we have the complement. So left hand side is equal to y minus x. We are going to write y first and then x. So in the answer we are going to write all those elements of y which are not in x. On the right hand side we are going to find y intersection x complement, but it is only possible if we have x complement. So first we have to find x complement, and x complement is 1 2 3. It is equal to u minus x, so it is equal to 1 2 3 up to 20 minus 1 3 7 9 15 18 and 20, and it is equal to 2 4 5 6 8 10 11 12 13 14 16 17 and 19. Now since we have x complement, so we can easily find out its intersection with y, and its intersection with y is equal to 5 11 13 and 17. So our left hand side is equal to right hand side. So here we can easily verify that, or we can easily observe that if we have the negative sign on the left hand side with b, on the right hand side the negative sign would be changed into the intersection, and the set with which we were having negative sign on the left hand side, on the right hand side it became the complement of this particular set. So if we have x minus y on the right hand side, it becomes x intersection y complement. So if we have a minus b on the right hand side, it becomes a intersection b complement. If we have if we have m minus n on the left hand side, on the right hand side we must have m intersection n complement. So this is the identity which you will have to keep in your mind.